Yeah, you're gonna edit this, and it's gonna be like, "Hi, Camden, you are a good son."
Welcome to the Variety Voiceover Nerdcast. This week, two geeks have a dad. I didn't think about it, two geeks. That's all right, we're already going. I'm Camden Parsons here with my co-host,
Derek Yarvik.
And this week we have a special guest on.
We sure do.
Who are you?
I am your father.
No!
That's fair. That's fair.
It's my dad. We've talked about, well, I say we. I've talked about him on the show so many times as a epicenter of where all my nerd stuff comes from. Yeah. So we figure why not have him on, give him a chit chat about nerd stuff because clearly he's very knowledgeable about it.
Yeah. It's actually it's an interesting point because like Camden's the one that got me into comic books, and it's nice to see like the origin of even him. You know, like the previous to the Camden.
It's like a lot. He's like your comic grandfather.
Yeah, the comic grandfather.
Well, I mean, Camden met your comic great-grandfather recently, too, the guy who got me into it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And I got to hold his copy of what issue is that? The Hulk, the first appearance of Wolverine. 181, yeah.
That's fantastic.
I have a picture with it. It's very cool.
Yeah. And that's like the thing that's I'm learning to have more appreciation for is like before they were just numbers, you know, like I never really had a point of reference or any kind of idea of what meant like, oh, the first issue of this, that, or the other. And I'm like, now that's cool.
Yeah, we actually, funny enough, the last time we had a guest on, it was our friend Mike, and he, for the challenge segment, made us read the first trade of Superior Spider-Man, and Derek got like obsessed with Superior Spider-Man after that, and then ended up going to a comic book store and found the first issue of the first printing of Superior Spider-Man and was like, "This is so cool! I'm gonna get this. I got it for like $7. This comic's worth like 150. I'm gonna get it graded, and it's gonna be so cool."
Yeah, I nerded out a little bit.
Pretty sure I have that one.
Yeah,
you were getting those when they were coming out, weren't you?
Yeah.
I remember there was one time when we were like real little. We ended up going to some kind of like Boy Scout retreat or something like that. And you were reading Superior Spider-Man there. I was like, what is that? I like Spider-Man.
Yeah. Then I had to explain it to you.
Yeah.
And it was, there was just a look of tragedy on your face when you realized it wasn't Peter Parker.
I was like, what do you mean he killed Peter?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, you know, we could talk all the live long day about comics. I would like to say first, though, when we had Mike on, you know, the easiest to start up is, you know, like I said, the show's about nerd stuff. We know you like comics. I've said it a million times on here, but just as a quick like introduction, like what is your I said the word last time. Nerd credentials. There it is. What are your nerd credentials? What makes you a nerd? What nerd stuff are you into?
Well, obviously the comic books.
Yeah.
The video games.
Oh yeah.
The pop culture. Lots of pop culture.
Oh yeah.
And I like to consider myself an aficionado on Deadpool.
Deadpool?
All things
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, Deadpool, Camden said that was your favorite superhero?
Yeah.
He joined this call. His name on here is Dadpool right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Deadpool is probably one of my favorites as well. I mean, I've always really enjoyed like just the witty banter that he
What
has.
do you know about Deadpool, Derek? I know you've seen the movies. Is that all the Deadpool media you've consumed?
Yeah.
All right, then.
But that's the thing. Like, that's kind of the reasons I got into enjoying comic books more and more. Is just like, obviously, my introduction was like the superhero movies.
That's fair. Actually, I can't dog on
kind
you
of
for
really
that.
going in there, like the Avengers and all that kind of stuff. And that's the basis of my knowledge and, you know, all I have to go off on.
Yeah.
Which that makes it kind of fun for you. Because as someone who was reading comics before the whole MCU blew up and everything, a lot of it was hard to watch because it's like, yeah, that's not right. That's not right. You know, and I still enjoy them, just probably not to the same level that you enjoyed them.
Right. And I think that there's a lot of things that happen like that. I think that Harry Potter was one of the bigger ones when it came down to like didn't really follow the book to a T, and people who read the book before watching the movie really didn't enjoy the movies.
I read the first 4 Harry Potter books. I've seen the first 4 Harry Potter movies, and I fell asleep during the first one. So.
Oh, good old Gary Porter.
Ah, yeah. I'm pretty sure he still owes me 30 pounds.
Oh, you'll get pounded. So.
You can't come on to my show and dog on me. This is my show.
Yeah, do you remember who I am? I created you.
Yeah. He is
Game's
your
rigged.
father.
I did one thing I wanted to go over with today before we get too far into anything is I actually got a haul of comics recently, and I wanted to go over it on the show. Every time I go out and get a whole bunch of comics, I talk about it on the show. And I got really excited and forgot that I do that, and I did tell Derek. But I've been waiting to tell Dad because I knew he was going to be on this episode, and I have something in this haul that I think I'm very excited to share.
Well, can I first share what my newest comic is?
Yeah.
Sure.
For Father's Day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, okay, go ahead.
For Father's Day, Camden and his brother Clayton, my other son, one of my other sons, got me New Mutants 98 original printing.
The original printing.
What does that mean to you, Derek?
I was there when he bought it.
Oh, yeah, you were.
You too, then.
Well, this is the first time I ever talked to you, so like I wouldn't be able to tell you beforehand. But yeah, no, I was there whenever he bought it.
So he explained to you the great importance of this comic book.
A little bit, but it was also months ago.
Yeah,
so.
I was going to talk to him about it on the show and kind of go over it a little bit because I've been holding on to that for a while.
Yeah.
And I was going to talk about it on the show just because I think at one point we had talked about valuable comic books, and I was like, well, I have one right now,
Yeah.
but like it's not mine. And I was debating on whether or not to talk about it on the show because I didn't know how frequently you listened. So I was nervous that if I talked about it on the show that you'd hear it, it would spoil the surprise. So I waited, and then I forgot about it.
Yep.
So I never got the chance to talk about the fact that I had bought that or that I had even given it to you. But
I think you've only referenced it by the comic book in your closet.
yeah, because I was keeping it in the closet at the time.
Yeah, that would be the first appearance of Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
And the original printing.
Yeah. Also, the first appearance of Domino.
Oh, that's right. I always forget about that. I always think it's Cable for some reason, but I think Cable's a couple issues before that.
Yeah.
So here's what I got, right? First of all, we went to Barnes & Noble, and I had picked up a copy of Robins. It's this trade paperback of all 5 of the main Robins together, like doing stuff. And I just talked to my buddy about this, and I was so excited to pick it up, and I started reading it, and it's written like a fan fiction.
Huh.
I'm like halfway through it, so I don't want to like say too much or
If
like
you-
dog
you'll
on
have
it
to
too
let me
much.
borrow it.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. I will say I'm a little bit disappointed with it.
Oh no, I figured that'd be like right up your alley.
I did too. I was so excited. I was like, they need to make a comic book that's all about Robin, and I found one. It's like it's all of them together,
Yeah.
like being like, yeah, here's what my experience was being Robin, and then it's just not very good.
Oh,
But that's okay. This is the real cool stuff. We went to the Exchange on Sunday, and I totally forgot they do that birthday discount in the month that your birthday is, and my birthday is of course next week. Actually, as a matter of fact, our next episode will come out on my birthday.
you sure will.
You're old.
I know. I'm the youngest one here.
Yeah.
I got 6 trade paperbacks, 2 hardcovers, and an omnibus for $107. Here's what I got. I got Secret Invasion, The Infinity Gauntlet, Deadpool World's Greatest, Volume 4, Wolverine by Chris Claremont, and I think Frank Miller too, actually. The first 2 volumes of the 2019 Guardians of the Galaxy series, the hardcover for Wolverine Old Man Logan, the hardcover for Batman Incorporated, and the very first omnibus for the original Ultimate Spider-Man.
That is a nice haul for that price.
I know. I honestly, when he said it was 107, I considered going over and picking up more of them.
Yeah.
But I was already spending. To be honest, I didn't really have money to spend. I was just like, ooh, comics. I was gonna spend it anyway, and then I got the discount. I was like, you know what? I shouldn't. I'm already pushing the waters here. I should just take what I got and go.
You work hard, man. Enjoy it.
Yeah, but I also spent $350 on a Daredevil suit last week.
You sure did.
So I already did kind of like a treat yourself.
Yeah.
I didn't deserve those comics. I spent that money on a on a costume.
Yeah.
You should have bought a Deadpool costume.
I actually thought about it. The place I bought my costume from, I saw they have a Deadpool suit from Deadpool Wolverine, and it looks like it's really good quality.
Well, fun fact.
I have a birthday coming up.
Yeah.
That's true. I have something picked out though for your birthday, but it's like kind of pricey. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go for that or not.
Well, now that I know that you're really into Deadpool, I have a 3D printer, and I've been mulling around the idea of printing helmets. So like,
ooh,
yeah, I'm definitely printing off a Deadpool helmet. And
you're gonna go over there with a tape measure and get size measurements.
So what you're saying to me is you're my new son. Camden, you're out.
Yes. Hi, Dad.
I'll get a 3D printer eventually.
But yeah, I'm excited to make those things, and I mean, I'll make a lot of them.
I actually did want to touch on Deadpool a little bit here because something that we've talked about a little bit on here that I'd like to know your opinion on, Dad, is they have in about, I think, a little over a month, they're coming out with Deadpool Batman. It's the first Marvel DC crossover since I think the 90s. Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of looking like, what do you have? I assume you're gonna pick this up, aren't you, Dad?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm curious to know what any expectations you might have for it. Anything that you're hoping to see, like, I said there's kind of a lot riding on this. It's a weird pairing, and it's the first one in forever. Like, this is kind of a big deal. Is there anything in particular that you want out of it?
See, I'd like to see more of a team up than a versus. It would be nice to like see the Joker just go overboard, worse than ever, and Batman's just stumped. And he gets into gets Deadpool to get into the mind frame of the Joker.
That could be cool. I had seen somebody talking online about the fact that Batman and Deadpool are both like very, I don't know, traumatized characters, but then go about it very different ways. Like, where Batman's all like full serious, like, I have to devote myself to this craft and become stoic and this and that. And Deadpool is just like the complete opposite of that, of just like, bouncing off the walls, like, let me just laugh through all this pain, So kind of watching that dynamic of how two people suffer so differently, like watching them be together, like, I don't know, that dynamic,
But here's the thing. In the grand scheme of it all, like, can you name any superhero that isn't traumatized?
No, very, very true. I mean more so specifically like the way they handle it, and watching that opposition of that. Like, maybe something happens at the beginning of the comic that's like,
But see, they all handle it differently. Like, you're looking at those two, and now look at Spider-Man. Loses his parents when he's young, loses his Uncle Ben as he gets his powers, and he's not he's not a killer like Deadpool. He's not all brooding and gothy like Batman. He's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
That's true.
I also think there could be a aspect of that goes to his maturity too. I mean, he's an innocent kid.
Ah, yes.
Sure, but it depends on where at. That's something that bothers me personally about Spider-Man so much, is that mindset that he's always the kid. And I don't get me wrong, because I like that a lot, and I always have, but especially the older I get, like, I've learned to appreciate adult Spider-Man a lot more, and I feel like far too often people just have that mindset of like, yeah, he's just a kid. in the original 62 run, he was only in high school for like 16 issues, I think. Like he was not a kid for very long at all.
Yeah.
That's like maybe a year.
Yeah.
Little over a year. Right? Like Spider-Man is not a child, and people just are stuck with his mindset of because he was one of the first and definitely the most popular teenage superhero.
Right.
That like that's what he is. That's who he is. But it's really not. And I feel like you lose so much, especially something like that, because you're right, the maturity thing. But even when he gets older and he's like your age, he still jokes around the same way he would have when he was my age.
I don't like the way you said your age. and the way you pointed at me.
I did point kind of
you
aggressively.
pointed through my chest.
Wow, that's
Your
aggressive.
Well, don't worry, Dad. I'm sure he'll still be joking when he's your age too.
Yeah.
I'm not very old. I'm younger than you.
No, you're not. What? Wait, hold on. No, that's not even possible.
Time travel, it's a bitch.
Yeah.
Or just like Fry from Futurama.
Real.
I'm my own grandfather.
Could be.
Could be.
Could be.
But that brings up a little bit. Since we're talking about Deadpool, I ended up seeing it was a TikTok about how he wasn't the first one that broke the fourth wall.
Yeah, okay.
It was actually She-Hulk, and then even then, she had like a little bit of ego to it, saying that she was better than Deadpool.
Well, that's
Like
because
a
she's
like
a
a
bitch.
bowl, like a bowl. Yeah, she's better than a bowl of Deadpools or something like that. Was her line?
Here's what I know. Okay,
Yeah.
Deadpool is a thriving enterprise, and She-Hulk is a struggling Disney Plus show. So when
Real.
it comes to bowls, she can eat a bowl of wieners.
She has. She gets around in the comics. Heck,
Oh,
she
yeah.
had a show. She had one season, and she already got with Daredevil.
Wouldn't you though?
Absolutely, and I wouldn't even think twice about it.
Exactly.
Dude,
So
you would
could,
get
like-
with Daredevil?
No, I meant She-Hulk. Wait, did you mean Daredevil? Because I meant She-Hulk. Oh, rats! I set myself up with that one.
You sure did. I guess he didn't see it coming.
What was an easel?
Your laugh was funnier than his joke. He makes these awful jokes all the time, and no one ever laughs. And the fact that you laughed that hard, that made all those jokes you made.
It just
worth
means
it.
you have really poor sense of humor. He gets it.
Oh, poor sense of humor is the best sense of humor. That's the level that has like fart jokes and boobies.
I do love fart jokes and boobies. I also wanted to talk to you a little bit. It's kind of old now. It's been out for about 2 weeks now, but we talked a little bit last week about the Superman movie.
Yes.
And I know you were very excited to see the Superman movie for reasons that had nothing to do with Superman.
Oh, you're talking about the Guy Gardner movie.
Yes, that one, yeah.
Okay.
I think a couple of things. First of all, would you say, as someone, you've been a fan of Guy Gardner forever. I remember back when we were kids, they had that Batman Brave and the Bold show, and they had Guy Gardner on there a couple different times, and you were always like, that's the best one. Every episode he showed up, like, that's the best one.
No, he's not the best. He's the second best one.
Well, of course, behind Kilowog, I should say the Earth Green Lanterns.
Of the Earth, yes.
I'm personally a big fan of Tomari.
Who is not an Earth.
No. They're like a chicken-looking guy. I also like Chip a lot. What's the name of the one Green Lantern that's like an actual planet?
Mogo.
Mogo's really cool. No, I think, first of all, do you think that Nathan Fillion did a good job portraying him? Would you say that was what you kind of had hoped for in a live-action version of Guy Gardner?
Oh, yeah. I think he did amazing.
He's been playing Green Lantern for a while, but never in live action.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to, like, that Lantern show is supposed to be on HBO Max.
Yeah.
He's going to do amazing in that.
They've said that it's supposed to be they have the freedom on HBO Max to drop F-bombs, and Nathan Fillion said it's going to be his most explicit.
Yeah, I heard him
role ever, I
say
think you said?
he drops more F-bombs in that show than he did in the rest of his career combined.
Wild.
And Nathan Fillion's not a young guy. He's like
No.
about your age, Derek.
He's definitely older than me. That's 2 in a matter of 5 minutes, man. I'm not that old.
No, you're not. I just saw it there and I had to go for it.
Yeah. It's easy, low hanging fruit. You're better than that, Camden.
No, I'm not. That's what most of this show is. Thinking I'm better than that and then not being better than that.
Real.
Okay, here's the first warning, Camden. You lay off of Derek because I have the power to make you cry.
Oh.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I was thinking about that, right? Because that was happening. I was going to do this at the end, but this feels like an appropriate time to pull this out.
Sure.
Because we're having you on, I feel like
that's the title of your sex tape.
His face is red.
yeah, listen, it's about to get worse. My thought process was, having my dad on.
Yeah.
Parents are known for embarrassing their children. And
Yeah.
because of who my dad is, I've gotten to a point in my life where I don't get embarrassed very easily. The one person who is able to do it fairly well is my dad.
Yeah.
So, Dad, I was just wondering if you had any embarrassing stories about me you'd like to share on the show. Anything maybe when I was a kid or something like that. Something, I don't know, just something as a parent that you think is funny that you'd want to share.
Man, do we have that much time?
Oh boy.
Just what's the first thing that comes to mind? Just one though. You get
Yeah.
one. I'll cut you off after one.
Man, the one that pops into my head, and I don't know why I'm going straight to here, is the time your dumb ass was trying to be Spider-Man.
Oh, I've actually already told that story on the show.
Yes. Smacks his head off the table or
Yeah.
desk or something like that,
I think
right?
it was the computer desk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you have no webs. Why did you jump?
Well, in my defense, at that time, the popular version of Spider-Man was Tobey Maguire, and he had organic webs, so I figured they would just come out. Or I assume. I was very little. I don't remember this at all.
Yeah.
That's funny, though.
hilarious.
That's what you went to. I said I'd come off after one, though, so I got lucky there. I got lucky that the one he gave is one I already told.
We'll chat after. I need more ammo.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, now
We
you
are
got,
only...
you got
Sorry.
my brain, like, working now, trying to think of something really good.
I maybe should have given you some kind of heads up for that beforehand.
Yeah.
I thought that'd be really cool.
I imagine there's a lot of Camden moments that are just like, really, Camden?
The thing is, though, I'm also a very open person, and
Yeah.
I think a lot of the dumb stuff that I do, I think, especially as time goes on, it's
you
very
definitely-
easy to laugh at.
You definitely own up
Well,
to
that's one of
them.
those things I always try to teach you. Own it. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Because if you own it, you can have fun with it.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, so when you own it, it makes your life a little happier.
I agree. And like I said, especially because a lot of time, especially as a kid, I'd like to think I'm getting better with it as I grow, but especially as a kid, I was very stupid. And I think that, whenever we tell stories about something like that, though, to me, it never really feels like that was me. It's let's laugh at this dumb kid. And laughing at stupid children is super easy.
Yeah. I laugh at you all the time.
Oh, okay, hold on.
I just love how
I'm 10 years younger than you, okay?
I just
so
was saying.
if I'm a child to you, then you can't dog on me for calling you old.
Yeah,
Old
that's
man.
fair. That's fair.
Oh,
But at the same,
I got a good one. Have you ever talked about mashed potatoes?
No, I
All
haven't.
right. So as a kid, we're trying to get him to eat, right? Eat his dinner. And so just eat the mashed potatoes. I don't want to. I don't like potatoes. I only like French fries.
oh, that's potato.
And that's the joke.
And
Yeah.
I didn't know that at the time.
I don't like mashed potatoes. I used to say, I'll give an embarrassing story about me when I was a kid. My parents used to try to get me to eat beans,
Okay.
and I would say I'm allergic to them. Like, just I
Like
can't
they
have,
wouldn't know what your
I
allergies
can't
are.
have those. I'm allergic. I can't. And they're
Yeah,
like, we know.
Yeah, that doesn't work on parents.
No. I mean, it's no mashed potatoes, but
I still don't like mashed potatoes. I only like tater tots now.
should I tell Destiny that you don't like mashed potatoes?
No,
you don't
no,
like
no,
her
no, no.
cooking.
Very, very good cook.
Yeah. I am. You know, this shows that she's a good cook. My sleek figure.
Dad bod.
But, hey, it's in. Dad bods are here to stay.
See, that's what I keep hearing online, and I'm not seeing that in person. People don't act that way in person. They
You can't
say,
have a
"Oh
dad
yeah,
bod
man with a
be
dad
under
bod,"
21.
and then I show up, they're like, "Ugh."
You
And
can't,
they start gagging, but like not in a good way.
there's a maturity to it, Camden. You
Okay.
can't be under 20. You can't not. Okay. There's no way you can have a dad bod and not be able to order a drink at a bar. Okay, you're
Give
not
me a
there
wink.
yet.
Give me a wink.
You're not there
Give
yet.
me a wink.
You're not that guy, pal.
Yeah,
I will be.
right now you're just a tubby turd.
Yeah. That's like saying, you know, it's just you got to earn that.
Well, okay, all right, fine. I'm not even worried about it. I have comic book. I'm in the middle of reading.
I'm not worried about women. I got comic books.
You know what? Actually, yeah, that's a lot of perspective you just gave me on that one, Derek. That's rough that I just said that.
That's right. That's right, all you single ladies listening. This tubby turd is single.
Ladies.
Speaking of comic books, I'm also in the middle of reading Daredevil Mayor Fisk. It's what Daredevil Born Again was based on, which, funny enough, weird though they went that route, though, because Daredevil Born Again is a comic book.
Yeah.
And it's not what this show is based on, because they adapted that comic book in season 2 of the Netflix show. It's called Born Again because it's a revival. And I think that's kind of silly, but that's
It
okay.
is. I feel like you can do that with things that don't have previous, like, set in stone
Yeah,
media of that.
it's just
like,
the naming
it
convention
can't-
of it's weird.
Right. Like, Born Again, you have to find something else. Like, Reborn or something. Like, change it slightly. You
Or
know,
you
if
could just call it Daredevil.
no, but there's already Daredevil out there.
That's what I'm saying. It's a revival. It's a continuation. If anything, it's Daredevil season 4. You could have just called it Daredevil.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't
But,
know.
you know.
Point is, I'm in the middle of reading that. I'm very excited to get through that. I'm hoping that the show follows suit the same way this comic is. The idea of it is that Kingpin is now mayor of New York, and Daredevil's trying to stop him, and he's outlawing vigilantes. So as Daredevil, he can't go out as Daredevil, or he could get arrested.
Yeah.
So it's like he's trying. I don't know for sure the exact like timeline, but I know that Daredevil gets a team together of street level heroes. They're all on the cover of the comic, and it's like Spider-Man, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Moon Knight, Echo, Jessica Jones. I think Misty Knight's on that cover too. A bunch of like street level New York heroes who all come together. And I'll tell you what, I need to see Spider-Man, Daredevil, and Moon Knight together on the screen. That would be so good.
Moon Knight is one of those superheroes that like I know very little about, but I'm excited to learn more about.
Did you watch the show?
I did not. I don't really. I have streaming services, and not a lot of them are kind of like. I have like Netflix and stuff. I tried Disney Plus for a little while, and then I had it with like Hulu, and then I stopped paying the subscription, and then I tried to cut down on my subscriptions because I was like paying like well over $100 for all of them.
That's fair, but Disney Plus has Bluey on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let me sign up real quick. Hold on.
You ever see Bluey?
Bluey.
Bluey? Oh yeah, I thought about Bluey in the first episode of the show.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Bluey.
I've never seen it, but
You should watch it.
No.
Your life will change.
I'm okay.
You watch it.
Yes, Dad.
Don't be a dick.
Okay. I won't be a dick and I'll watch Bluey.
I want that on a shirt.
Don't be a dick, watch Bluey.
I've seen every episode of Bluey so many times. I have Bluey shirts. Well, they're not really Bluey, they're Bandit, who you would know who that is if you watched Bluey.
Yeah,
Is it like the little like dog?
the little brown one?
Yeah.
No, that's Bingo.
Oh, my bad.
Fake fan.
See,
Get a load of
Zero
this guy.
fan.
There you
Sorry.
go, being a dick again.
Name's Richard. I'm a little bit of a dick.
Yeah, that's funny. His D&D character's name is Richard.
Yeah. And that's like one of the things that I say. Oh, sorry. I'm just being a little bit of a dick.
We haven't played D&D in like a month.
Yeah, it's kind of depressing.
You know, I have a guaranteed way to win D&D.
The D&D story. You've played D&D one time ever, right? Is it
Ever.
Ever. Yeah. Okay. Would you like to go ahead and tell that story?
So, picture it. Sicily, 1902.
I can see it now.
Anyone get that reference?
Derek
No?
gets it. He's shaking his head. Yeah.
No, I don't. I mean, I've heard the phrase before, but I don't know where it's from.
The Golden Girls.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, whenever Sophia would start a story, picture it, Sicily. So anyway, Santa Claus brings Camden a what was like a DM starter kit.
It was a D&D Essentials kit.
Yeah, okay. Then so my wife and I, his stepmother, we say, all right, we'll play with you a little bit to help you learn how to DM and everything. And I get to this statue that's blocking this entrance, and I say, I want to punch it in the dick. He's like, it's not going to work. You'd have to roll like a nat 20. I'm like, okay. And I just throw the dice down, boom, nat 20.
And if that's not the most essential Dungeons and Dragons experience you can give somebody, I don't know what is.
You cucked a ghost, so.
No. No. So my goal with that was also my first time DMing ever either, too. So my goal was to surprise them, and the statues were going to be alive. It was going to be their first combat. Yep. He'd walk past them, not think twice about it, and then the statues would jump him.
Yep.
And then
he was like, nah.
Nope. Yeah. Nat 20.
See that statue? See its dick?
I don't even think I made a roll for damage. I was like, I think that because you managed to just like deduce that this was something that you could hit and got a nat 20, that killed him. I let him kill it. He got killed from a nut shot.
I would too.
And then I got a bunny bracelet.
I don't remember the bunny bracelet.
Because you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I guess. Fair enough, yeah.
It was a very important moment, and you forgot it, asshole.
Well, speaking of assholes, I would just looked at one of our messages and setup, and it reminded me that you had sent me a picture from when you were on vacation of the littlest of the children looking at an old box of Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars and asked who it was. And we were in agreement, like, you know, I'm sure as a father, it's one of the hardest things you can do is be forced to tell your child who Jar Jar Binks is, you know?
Yeah.
Right behind being depressed or being disappointed by your children.
No, he's used to that. He has 4 older kids that have been doing that since forever. No, what I'd like to bring to you, Dad, because you've been getting on me for making fun of Derek this whole time. Derek's favorite Star Wars movie, he's only seen 4 of them, and his favorite one is The Phantom Menace because of Jar Jar Binks.
No, let's go
He
ahead.
loves Jar Jar Binks. It's his favorite character.
So Camden, as you know, you probably know, he lies a lot.
No, I'm not lying right now. You said
No.
I have evidence. You did. You said it on the show.
Yeah.
I have recorded proof.
Yeah.
Of this conversation.
Because of nostalgia, and it was not because of Jar Jar Binks. It was because of the pod racing.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you. So I want to clarify that.
But you like Jar Jar Binks.
No, I don't like Jar Jar Binks.
I swear
He's
you
annoying.
said you like Jar Jar Binks.
I would never say
now
that.
I look the fool.
Yeah. You try to set me up for some
You think
sort
you'd
of
be used
failure.
to that too.
I just wanted someone else to make fun of Derek. It's really funny when he gets
I mean,
made fun of.
you can still make fun of me. I mean, I know very little about Star Wars. You know.
Well, see,
But it
here's
was-
the thing about that picture that I sent Camden. So he looks at Jar Jar Binks, and I kind of explained to him who he is, and that, you know, he almost ruined an entire franchise.
Yeah.
And then later, we're sitting there eating ice cream, and he asked me which hole the babies come from. Now, keep in mind, he's 6 years old.
Yeah, that's typically the way that it goes. You ask about Jar Jar Binks, and then where babies come from. That's how it happened with me. That's how it happened with those people.
Me that.
That's hilarious.
The babies thing was an easier conversation.
That's hilarious.
I just went the front hole. He's like, the front hole. I'm like, yep. He's like, okay.
Yep.
And we kept eating our ice cream.
Yep. just deep in thought, eating some Rocky Road.
It was actually Tutti Frutti.
Ah, yeah, Tutti Frutti for sure. And then just like, I wonder where babies come from.
Bro, he's got so much on the mind. He's a philosopher. Who is Jar Jar Binks? Which hole do babies come from?
Oh.
He's gonna be the best of us.
Oh, undoubtedly.
That's crazy. You never told me that last part. That's really funny.
See, I thought I did.
Here's another big thing, all right? This month, obviously, we've already talked about Superman just a little bit. The other big thing coming out is this new Fantastic Four movie, and we are going to go see it the day this episode comes out.
Indeed.
Are you excited? Are you a fan of Fantastic Four?
I have a lot of Fantastic Four. Like as far as the most comics I have, obviously it's gonna be Deadpool. The second is gonna be Spider-Man in some variation, Ultimate Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, Sensational Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man.
All the Spider-Man.
It's funny that this now makes 2 times we've had a guest on, and both times we've talked about how many adjectives there are for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
A lot. And then probably the third would be Fantastic Four.
Oh wow.
Really?
Yeah, I have a lot of Ultimate Fantastic Four, Marvel Knights Fantastic Four, just the regular run of Fantastic Four, different variations of the team.
I didn't know you were that into the Fantastic Four. I know you're a big fan of Doom, and I'd like to get to that in a second here too. But no, I never knew that you liked the Fantastic Four that much.
Oh yeah. Like when I first started, Spider-Man's what I started with, and then I went to Fantastic Four, and then Thor, and then I found Deadpool.
Only took 4 tries.
I mean, everyone's got to have a favorite. I mean, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, mine's apparently Jar Jar Binks.
Yep, that's canon. Hey, he just said it, so that's recorded proof now.
Yeah.
Is Jar Jar in any of the comics?
Oh, I'm not sure. Surely he's got to be in some of them. There's so many Star Wars comics now. I think Marvel got the rights back to the comics in like 2015. They've been pumping them out since then.
I'm gonna ask the Google.
Yes, the interwebs.
Toast?
Interwebs.
Oh.
How did you hear toast?
I don't know. You said it kind of quiet, and I wasn't really paying attention because I was thinking about Jar Jar Binks.
Thinking about toast, apparently.
I'm always thinking about toast.
What's your next thought?
Right now, like Raw, should go to the next one?
Yeah.
Oh, it says no. Jar Jar Binks does not appear in any of the official in-continuity Star Wars comics.
Wow.
Smart move.
The answer was Pierogi Panda, was my first thought.
Okay.
But that actually makes a lot of sense considering how much backlash Jar Jar went through. If you really think about it, part of the reason people perpetrate the Darth Jar Jar theory is the entire plot of the original trilogy, and I guess by association the sequel trilogy, wouldn't have happened without Jar Jar Binks. Because I think it's episode 3 where Jar Jar is the one who puts up onto the board of the Senate to give Palpatine like wartime power and basically make him emperor.
Isn't there a lot of like conspiracy theories around Jar Jar Binks?
Oh yeah. So I don't know how much of it's a joke and how much isn't, but they've been perpetrating the theory that Jar Jar is secretly a Sith Lord for years.
Yeah.
And honestly, I believe it. I could see it.
Yeah.
Lego does a whole bunch of specials, and they did Lego Rebuild the Galaxy, and he actually is a Sith Lord in that.
I mean, think about it. What easier way to infiltrate your enemy than look at me, Misa, big stupid guy. I don't know nothing. And so, we'll take care of you, big stupid guy. okay, take me on important missions with you.
Which is fair.
That's true.
Like that. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense to me.
The guy who played Jar Jar Binks, his name is Ahmed Best, and Ahmed Best is in an episode of. Actually, he's in a couple episodes of Big Time Rush. He plays like a marketing guy on Griffin's sales team.
Yeah, have you ever heard his story?
Who, Ahmed Best?
Yeah,
Huh.
it's pretty sad because the whole backlash from Jar Jar like really got to him.
Oh.
Like but then which show was it? It might have been an episode of The Mandalorian, maybe.
If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, yeah, it's The Mandalorian.
Is it? Yeah, where he plays a Jedi Knight,
Yeah.
and then everyone just kind of like cheers him on, like, you're redeemed. You are no longer Jar Jar.
That's what sucks. The people I've heard Star Wars fans, especially back during the prequel era time, like Star Wars fans are just so aggressive, especially to the people. Like for no reason, I've heard that's a lot of the reason that Jake Lloyd has as many problems as he did. Because after he did the Phantom Menace, playing like really young Anakin, he was never really seen or heard from again because he ended up going into like real bad drugs and alcohol and stuff because of how awful the fans were to him because his acting was terrible. It's like, well, yeah, I think he was like 8 whenever he did that movie.
I mean, there's a child. Come on.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I mean, he's no JoJo Siwa.
And he should count his lucky stars for that.
You gotta love JoJo Siwa.
She is something else.
Didn't she just come out as straight?
I don't know. I don't
she
follow
did.
JoJo Siwa.
That's insane.
I do know she just released a song called Betty Davis Eyes, and it's seriously some of the worst music I've ever heard in my
She
life.
didn't release it. She redid it.
Oh, this isn't an original song?
No, this is not an original song.
I didn't know that.
The original song is really good.
Yes.
Oh, so
Actually-
she ruined it.
She
Actually,
absolutely did it.
there's been a couple covers of it, and they've been good. Hers is not one of them.
No. I didn't know the Variety voiceover hated JoJo Siwa
Yeah,
so
the
much.
Variety voiceover does not endorse JoJo Siwa.
Yeah.
No, and I'll tell you what, as the guy who has made and is currently making Explode, I know a thing or two about bad music.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, no, Camden.
no, don't even try to pretend. This song is so awful. That's what makes it funny.
Yeah, I made some underground rap albums back in the day. I know music.
The second, are you telling me out of the 2 guests that we've had, both of them were underground rappers?
I guess so. Do you
That's
still have any of
hilarious.
those albums, Dad? Did you have them like printed or anything?
Lamar has all of them.
Oh no, we're gonna have to go down and see him and go see his big comic book collection and get those CDs and look at his comics and something and maybe look at his comics.
No.
Yeah, I don't have any of those songs anymore. I left that life behind me.
Let's revisit it. Let's start off a career.
See,
All
if
right,
we can
well,
see if we can get JoJo Siwa to cover a couple of my songs.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll get her as a feature.
Yeah.
No, we'll get you on as a feature. We'll get in touch with JoJo Siwa's people.
We're gonna
and see if
get
you
you.
get her on a song.
We're now gonna get you a JoJo Siwa cameo.
Yeah. Do you think? Actually, hold on. Do you think she has cameo?
Probably. I think.
That would be so worth the money. Hold on.
I don't know if it would be though. I imagine it's probably gonna be.
Oh! Does she still do them? Okay, so she's on Cameo, but she looks like she hasn't made one in a while.
Can you?
Oh no, this is a review from July 9th.
Yeah. So JoJo Siwa is.
How much
on
is it?
Cameo.
Oh, JoJo Siwa isn't available right now.
Well.
It's okay. I'm following her for updates. Don't worry, Dad. Whenever we find out that JoJo Siwa has a cameo available, we will get it for you
Yeah.
as a
much
gift
was
from the
it?
Variety voiceover.
Hard
I
pass.
Well. You can't pass on a gift. It's from our hearts.
Listen.
Yeah, hard pass.
I have given Dad the best gifts he's ever received in his life. Not only did I give him that New Mutants 98, but actually speaking of Cameo, a couple years ago, I got him. He's now an honorary member of Them Arby's Bois, and that's because of me.
Wheels up. Ski skr.
Well, to be fair, he actually gave you the best gift ever.
I did?
And
He gave me the best gift. What is
Which
that?
is life.
That's not the best gift ever.
It sure is.
Easily the worst gift I've ever
told you
given.
about his life?
Yeah.
I'm
Well, I don't want to mope. I mean, like, listen, if I had the choice between a cameo from Onyx the Fortuitous and being alive, I would definitely choose the cameo from Onyx the Fortuitous.
okay, that's a sentence.
But if you had a choice, you wouldn't get the cameo because you wouldn't be alive.
Exactly.
Don't make this a moral conundrum. Okay, I didn't think through what I said, and you know what? I stand by it anyway.
Yeah.
All right, we're reaching about 50 minutes in our episode. This week, we are going to do our challenge segment just a little bit differently.
Yes.
We have completed the challenges from the previous episode.
Yes.
But rather than taking away from this episode and doing them here, because I feel like we kind of scrunched them together really quick in the last time we had a guest on, we're just going to go over those challenges next week and talking about them. And this week, just like last time, we've asked our guests here to give us something to challenge us with.
Yes.
So, Dad, do you have anything in particular that you would like to challenge us to read/watch for the coming week?
Oh, I have a read and watch challenge.
Oh?
Double feature.
Alan Moore, V for Vendetta.
Oh. You know what's
okay.
wild?
Ooh, Natalie Portman's in that movie. Yippee!
Yeah, she shaves her head.
Oh, that's all right.
But funny you say that, and that's actually on my watch list because it's one of my significant other's favorite movies. And
Oh,
we're
really?
gonna go through. Yeah, V for
I've never
Vendetta.
seen it. I do know
It's a
that
great movie.
my dad had the costume for growing up, and it scared me because he kept it in the closet.
Yeah, you're gonna edit this, and it's gonna be like, "Hi, Camden. You are a good son."
What?
Like, you
I wouldn't
finally
do that.
said it, Dad. You finally said it.
Well, to be fair, you kind of played yourself because now he doesn't have to.
Yeah, you did just
all-
actually say
yeah,
it.
You did
so
all of the editing work.
I'm just
for
gonna
him.
I'm just gonna clip that and hold on to it for. Actually, you know what? I normally put like a cold open at the beginning of each episode, and that's it. That's gonna be this episode.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's okay because Camden already knows I'm proud of him. Because as a parent, we just give them the tools, let them make their own mistakes.
I think I did mention this on the show already when we talked about
Yeah.
it, but I'm trying to watch Superman, and there's a super emotional scene with him and Pa Kent, and Dad leans over, he's like, "That's how I feel about you guys," and I'm like, "You can't do that while I'm watching Superman."
Yeah.
I'm feeling so many emotions right now.
He cried again.
Yeah, and then this asshole, I went and saw it with him too, and I told him about you doing that to me, then he did the same thing. He leaned over, he's like, "I know your dad's proud of you, Cam." I'm like, "Derek, no, you can't tell. This is Superman." All right, well, I believe that now with a new challenge presented, we'll talk about our last challenges next week. I believe it's now time to roll for ending.
That voice crack.
Yeah, that was fun. So that's a 15. And 15 on our list for roll for ending is Wiki Roulette, which is a website where if you go onto it, you can get a random Wikipedia article, right? So I'm now going to randomly generate a Wikipedia page and read you the first paragraph of it.
I got my fingers crossed for Rutherford B. Hayes.
Close. This is Paul G. Jasper. Dead, of course, died October 23rd, 2001, born December 15th, 1908, was an American lawyer, politician, and judge who served on the Indiana Supreme Court from January 3rd, 1949 to March 31st, 1953.
Nice.
And now you both know that. You are very welcome.
We are.
Yeah, I forgot it already.
Yeah.
How can you forget about our main man, Paul G. Jasper?
You had to look down and read it.
No, I didn't. Shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, the Variety Voiceover is brought to you by Paul G. Jasper. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. That is all for this week. In the meantime, you can check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. While on YouTube, you can check out Comeback Kid Films for video projects, or you can email us to be part of the show at varietyvoiceoverpod@gmail.com. But as for now, this voice is over.
Does Paul Jasper have a single daughter you can talk to?
Paul Jasper's been dead since 2001.
That's not that.
Then he might have a daughter.
Maybe, but she. Well, I guess I could ask the internet.